Why, hello there. Looks like stream elements fucked up, but we're here, we're queer, we're live. Why has that become my like intro statement at this point? It's true, but why do I use it? How's it going? I'm a mental mess as always. Um, let's see. I've spent a lot of time playing this specific game in particular. Actually, no, that's not true. I've been swapping between this and Resident Evil Remake. Like the original Resident Evil Remake. Because it's a fun game. And I was feeling like fixed camera angle survival horror video game. Also, nice emo, by the way. I like it. Looks very good. One of these days I'll actually try drawing one. Actually, hold on. I don't know how I look. Give me a sec. I gotta find my sketchbook. Because for that LARP that I'm planning to go to, I was trying to come up with a costume design using stuff around me, but I was trying to put it together, right? So let me add a camera here. I probably have chocolate on my face, knowing me. But that's not the point. Would it be video capture? Yes. We'll just make it a temporary thing. I'm not gonna keep it. Oh hey, my game capture. Oh hi. I look horrible today. How are we doing? So real quick, I have so I kind of just sketched this. It doesn't look too bad though. Honestly, all things considered, could be worse. I know, right? I don't use it too often, but like it's not too bad. Like it could be worse. Also, beep the flag in the background. I don't really have anything else that I've been sketching. That's about it, but we're gonna delete that now because social anxiety is a bitch. Yes. There we go. That was all that was. Close that up. Stay. Okay. Hold up, hold up. There we go. Stay. Okay. So yeah, that's what I've been up to lately. Why was I showing that? There was a point to that. Oh yeah, right, the drawing emotes thing. Yeah, eventually it might happen. But anyway, let us hit this little continue button and play our game, you know? Back to Lookout Landing. That's loud. Actually, you know what? I think it's just loud for me, which is good. That's what we want. Alright, let's hope my throat's doing okay today. It's a little bit... feeling a little bit iffy, but we'll see. Ah. There we go. Let's see. Where were we? Oh, have I not done that yet in this one? Oh, right, I still have to go to the castle. Okay. Wait, what can I take? Random tree branch. Oh, that's fine. That is utterly fine. Also, I found out there is a shirt you can find in the early game. I just missed it in both of my original saves. In case you're wondering. But I did get it. I did get it. So in my personal run, I do have a shirt on. This one, not so much. Hold up, hold up, hold up. No, never mind. I want some food. Oh, definitely. I thought that was the point because, you know, you have the whole arm thing going on. I thought for, like, the whole early game, that was the whole point. But no. There's a shirt that just, like, has that cut off portion of it. Where it's just, like, cut off at just the right part to have the arm fully exposed. So, like, yeah. Yeah, that's fun. So yeah, no, in my personal run, I've been making a fair amount of progress. It's some good stuff. Got a dungeon finish, surprisingly. But here we are now, without all of that. So now we must do the Kyonosis shrine. Fuck. Words. Words are hard. Open that up. In we go. Imagine using words. I know, right? Alright, I'm gonna have to buy some armor soon, though. Hopefully the water helps. I'll have to get up and refill it eventually, but we'll see. Oh no, not combat training. I'll just use the Knight's Broadsword. It's probably gonna break. I'm gonna use it until it's almost broken, and then I'm gonna attach something to reset it. This shrine purifies the ancient evil. You who have entered here, heed my instruction. Use a side hop to avoid enemy attacks. This will create an opening that you can use to strike back. Side hop. There's our flurry rush. Do a backflip to avoid enemy attacks and create an opening to strike back. Ow. I meant to backflip that one. There it is. Eventually we get there. You can repel an attack if you parry with your shield at just the right time. Strike back in the opening you create. Ow. Ow. Hold on. So you gotta consume a lot of sky shrooms. There it is. Build up your power and then release it to unleash a charge attack. Catch your enemies in this motion and damage them. And there's my badly damaged broadsword. Hold up, hold up, hold up. I was like, I have a thing. Soldier Construct Horn. Mastery of these techniques has earned you access. Proceed with it. Grappling hook. And we have repaired our Knight's Broadsword. And I can't... Can I get rid of one? Let me find out. There we go. Do I have anything that I can replace easily? I have like 3 axes. I can bring a new broadsword with me. Fuck it. Okay. Open. Oh, look, a Zoanite sword. I can drop another fucking axe. I have too many axes. There. Okay. Okay. So you have one light of blessing. Let's see how this goes. Come on. Okay. Hi. Whoa. Was that opening there before? How could I have missed it? Huh? What is it? We're close to the chasm here, so it's dangerous, you know? For all I know, this shrine could be dangerous too. Pointing to lots of things are dangerous ever since the upheaval, so be careful, okay? People from the search party are putting in long hours at Hyrule Castle, so I intend to do the same. Alright. Alright. Let's see. It's over here. Let's leave the boulder alone. Hello, boar. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, definitely not. Okay, I spaced for like 2 seconds. I'm gonna need some spicy peppers. Fuck. Let's do some cooking. Wow, I am very under prepared in the save file. Fuck. Nope. I don't like this. This is troublesome. Oh boy. I'm already. Okay. Link, is that really you? When did you get up from the castle? And where the fuck is your shirt? Anyway, I'm so ashamed. I've been on watch duty here this whole time and I didn't see you at all. Really gotta get serious about my training. Captain Haas doesn't know that you're back, does he, Link? You should report to him right away. He's on the gate tower at the top of the hill past the lower gates. Sure, the captain will be just as surprised to see you as I was. Oh yeah, so basically, if you've only seen me play this game, which is unlikely, because if you're watching me, you've probably played it yourself. If it's anyone else, I don't know. I went in a weird direction by going down the cold route first. And that apparently there's more to the place, and I kind of just skipped over a lot of it on accident. Hey, this area's off limits, so we conduct a search for Princess Zelda and Link. Can't just come wandering in here like that. Link? What the fuck? How does it... Dude, really? No idea that you returned. Wait, if you're back, then does that mean we don't need the search party anymore? Should go talk to Captain Hawes, leading the search efforts here from the first gatehouse up ahead. You'll find it at the very end of this road. But yeah, My brain hurts. Hold on a sec. I've made a fair amount of progress in my personal save file that I had to make on a whole separate ass profile. Whoops. Hold up. On a whole separate ass profile. Because I was stupid and didn't make this on the guest profile. Oh well. But yeah, good stuff, good stuff. Oh my god. No. Turned up nothing in here that would help us find the princess, unfortunately. Huh, you're the... Why? Why? It's Link! It's straight up just Link! Why would you say spitting image? It's just straight up Link! Huh. Let's see. Okay. Up we go. I forgot I didn't have the paraglider. Whoops. And then... But yeah, this is a fun game. I'd recommend it if you don't already have it, yeah. Excuse me. Don't I have a torch already? If I don't, I'll pick one up. Because I don't need a sail gust or whatever the hell that is. What? I just tried to drop it. You suck. There. Huh. See. I'm just examining everything slowly but surely. No, I can't do it here. Can I do it? Right. Oh. Right there. Up we go. I'll say, I love this power. It makes you think. How can I use this? Let's see. Sorry, but I'm in the middle of something. Link? Is that you? You're alive! And all in one piece, it looks like. So that means Princess Zelda is safe too. What a relief. Hang on, you're alone? But you heard the princess calling out to you and you're here to help with the search? I see. Maybe I don't. I'm a little confused, but that doesn't matter right now. Yeah, right. But Majesty is continuing our search for Princess Zelda. I'm relieved to see you come up here and help us out, though. We need some good news. Sheer amount of gloom has gotten overwhelming. Our work carries on, but we've been a bit dead in the water. Captain! It's Princess Zelda! Wait, like, actually? Hot damn. Princess Zelda! She's safe! Roll credits. Okay, bye. Wait, what? You saw that too, Link. You saw Princess Zelda turn into light and fly off, right? How strange. This is an emergency situation. Why would she leave without saying a word to us? We need to let Purah know about this as soon as possible. Considering what we just witnessed, I think it makes sense for us to withdraw, but it will take a bit. Right? Please, you must tell Purah about what happened here as soon as possible. I have a theory. But also, partially that theory includes spoiler, so I'm not going to say anything. So yeah. Good stuff. It's interesting stuff, though, nonetheless. Where do we go? Let's see. Alright. Further forward. I need a horse. But yeah, I miss my horse. Let's see. Whoops. Okay. Come on. To the town ruins. Come on. I can't move fast enough. I'm getting annoyed. So let's see. Okay. Wait, what's over here? Oh, I don't want to take that. I dedicate this monument to the memory of the souls lost to the calamity. Oh, I don't want to take the silent princess from the... That'd be rude. Tempting, but no. Not worth it. Come on. Let's see. So there's that thing up there. But Purah. Door. Upstairs we go. Link? Well, did you find anything?
What?
You're telling me Princess Zelda was at the castle? And then she transformed to light and flew off? I've got to say, your stories are always so wild. But if you're telling me that's what you saw, then I've got to believe it. Sounds like we need to change our approach. Since the princess flew off, maybe we should redirect our efforts and dig into the upheaval for now, at least. I've already got a few regions in mind to start exploring. But we'll pick up clues about where she flew off to as we look around. Oh, yeah. You still got the Purah pad, right? Can you see it for a sec? It's a little worse for wear, but Seems to be functioning fine. Map, map, map. Aha! Oh, right. I forgot that before we can look at your overall map of Hyrule, we need to add map data from right around Lookout Landing. And for that, we need our Skyview Tower. Joshua, what's the status of our Skyview Tower right now? Of the Skyview Tower right now? Let me see. Outwardly, the structure looks to be complete. Slow. Slow. Oh, but the travel point is still undergoing final adjustments. The travel point needs tweaking. Sounds like I better get cracking. Sorry about this, Linky. I'll fix it up quick, so just hang tight. In the meantime, why don't you rest up? You must be pretty tired. The emergency shelter is just the spot for you. There's 3 beds and a kitchen, so it's well stocked for getting some rest and rejuvenating yourself. If you want more info, talk to the soldiers watching over everything from the center. Right where the emergency my tongue. Right where the emergency shelter entrance is. Also, yes, I agree. If you need clothing for your travels, yes, you should go to Mub's shop. I'll be over by Skyview Tower, so when you're ready to head out, just let me know. Yeah. Alright, Joshua. Let's work on our final preparations for the tower. I'll handle the travel point. Joshua, you're in charge of the switch. Okay, Doc, you can count on me. Alright, time to get some rest. Glad to have you back, Link. My name is Scorpus. I've been charged with managing Lookout Landing. If you have any questions about the place, any at all, come right to me. I will answer as best I can. Now please, allow me to open up the emergency shelter. Hey, it's me! Open up! This underground vault used to be an emergency shelter for the royal family. Now we're making constant use of it. Feel free to make yourself at home in our vault. Use any equipment you want. Alright. Oh. Hey, you new here? You may scoff, but I know a fresh face when I see one. I can say that because I'm a newcomer too. My name's Bermano, and they put me in charge of cooking for some reason. Want to say something fancy? Like, for today's menu, we have a fruit and mushroom mix that'll rev you right up. Yeah, I was actually looking forward to saying that, but I'm plumb out of apples. If I don't have my most important ingredient, say goodbye to full, rich flavor. My nose is detecting an aroma. A sweet, tangy, pleasant aroma. Could it be? You have an apple? Wow, you're really generous. I'm giving you first crack at some grub. Hold on a sec. I do love this little cooking song. I'm calling it Bermano's Special Fruit and Mushroom Mix. Looks tasty, doesn't it? I like to make a big deal out of it, but anyone can make it. All you need is an apple, a mushroom, and a pot. So try making some. Hello? Just double checking. Oh, I didn't even notice the statue was here last time. It's true. Let's go until morning. Water. Let's see. Up we go, and up we go. Did I take my meds? Yeah, I took my meds. We're good. We're good. I did have a moment. So where was the clothing? Over here, I think? It's highly an armor series. Caught your eye too? The design is so cool and it fits like a glove. It's popular with travelers too, which means it must be for adventuring. Or it's a must for adventuring. Buy my stuff. Excuse me. Wow, I really didn't collect a lot in this run. Fuck. Well. Okay. Well, I'm not buying any armor yet. Time to continue being shirtless for a little while longer. Oh, hey. So, you're this Link that people keep talking about. Sounds like you're pretty tough. Like you teach you how to combat when this is all done. What, is that really you? Link, you've returned. It's such a relief to see that you're safe. Oh, let me introduce myself. I'm Greylands, head of the monster control crew. It's our job to keep monsters at bay as best we can throughout Hyrule. Aside from that, we've been assisting in the search for Princess Zelda, whose whereabouts are unknown. Glad you've returned safely, but I'm gravely concerned about the princess. Holding out hope that the monster control crew brings back good news, they're searching the castle for her now. I see. Princess Zelda ascended into the sky above Hyrule Castle and then vanished? What a strange thing. All the same, it's a relief to hear she's alive. Well then, with that information, the monster control crew will resume our original duty of subduing the monsters. Of course, if we can come across any info regarding the princess, I'll report it immediately to Para. I've assembled my brain. Assembled strategies and pertinent information at our headquarters in the emergency shelter. There you'll find folks with an intimate understanding of Hyrule's geography as well. Anything that is relevant to you. It's time to move out. Positioning you in the south of Hyrule, Faron. Pirates running rampant in that area. Okay, okay. Huh. Oh, wait. Let's see. Where? Over there. If I put this here, then that goes there. No, that's not quite it. That should do it. Hey, Link, you're all set? I just wrapped up here myself. Travel Point's working fine now, or will be, once you do your part. Hey. Ready, Joshua, pull the switch. Hey. That's a big switch. Ooh, whoa. Well, it's not the only one. Okay. All the Skyview towers have now been activated. Okay, Link, your turn. Go hold the parapet over that terminal. Alright. The Skyview Tower is now active on your map. That means you can now use this travel plane to get here at any time instantly. Same is true for every Skyview Tower you add to your parapet. Impressive, right? But Skyview Towers are about more than just traveling quickly. Their primary function is to survey the area, or more simply put, to make a map. The parapet works with the Skyview Tower and scans the topography directly onto the map. Pretty great, huh? Only thing is, you need a paraglider when you're scanning. Takes a lot of skill and nobody here had what it takes. To be honest, that's why we haven't tested this out yet. We needed you. Which brings us to this. Right, it's showtime. Let's start with a test scan. Now it's time for our very first launch. I mean, our first test. Just step over there into the circle and find me afterward, alright? I'll be observing from the research lab. Yeah. When the test scan is over, we'll have a final briefing on the search for Princess Zelda. And I'll also need to update your map with the places where the upheaval has wreaked the most havoc. Best of luck. I don't think so. No, definitely not. Oh, hi. What the? Well, here we go. I love physics. There we are. Surface map updated. Oh yeah, and sky map updated. Yes. And now it's not plugged in. And now we're falling. Excuse me. Oh yeah, that'd be hilarious. Welcome back. That was some good gliding up there. Link, I expected nothing less. So, how'd it go? Did you get a proper map scan? Good. That map is crucial to our search. There are Skyview towers in every region in the world. You want to make a point of visiting them all. Right. Let's talk about the upheaval. It's affected more than just the castle. Reports of other strange phenomena have been coming in from all over Hyrule. Let's take a look at your map. The first report comes from Hebra, to the northwest. Next is Eldon, to the northeast. The Groot are reporting trouble in the southwest. Finally, there's Lanayru to the east. The strange phenomena are concentrated in these 4 regions. Yes. Can't say for certain, but I've got the nagging suspicion that we might find out more about Princess Zelda by looking into these phenomena. Hey Doc, I don't know if this is helpful, but I heard something weird the other day. It was about someone who might have seen Princess Zelda at Rito Village over in Hyrule recently. That is pretty weird, yeah. Generally speaking, I don't put much stock in hearsay, but this does sound like it's worth looking into. Oh, and before I forget, Link. We've asked the Lucky Clover Gazette to help us in the search for Princess Zelda. There's nobody who knows more about the goings-on in Hyrule than them. We can find them near the entrance to Rito Village. If you do go there, you should speak with the editor. I'm sure she could help out in some way, too. I'll be here directing a variety of investigations into the upheavals of many chasms and new ruins. I'll also be looking into the different villages. Someone, somewhere, might know what's happened to the princess. Yeah. I'm counting on you to check out the major phenomena that are troubling regions around Hyrule, Link. We'll find Princess Zelda one way or another. Where are you going? Sorry, can't talk now. There's something I gotta discuss with Goggles right away about our research in the chasms. Let's talk later. Okay. Alright then. Oh. Let's see. Regional phenomena. Something at the castle. Must find me. Is there anything more she was trying to tell you? Okay. Huh. Interesting. So, Robbie. Ah, what a pleasant morning. Hey, you! Is it true that you've got the Purah Pad? Purah and I worked together on the design for the Purah Pad, but I'm the one who put it together, you know. Should have called it the Robbie Pad, technically speaking. But Purah went and slapped her own name on it, grabbing all the glory. Whatever, it's fine. Anyway, Joshua wanted to talk to me about something, so I'm waiting for her right now. Purah asked Joshua to research the chasms. That's a big mission for such a young person. But she's a prodigy, you see. Puts the rest of us full-grown adults to shame with all she can do. Maybe she's discovered something even my imagination couldn't conjure. Conjecture is what I think is what I imagined it. Oh, it's you! You know that perp, yours may seem perfect, but it could be more perfect. I'll need to head back to the lab when Josh has got the depths investigation sorted out. Come on, Goggles. Are you even listening to me? Oh, yes. Sorry. You were saying? I was saying that I want to go investigate the depths. Look, if you're not going to listen to me, I'll go and jump into a chasm myself. No way, no how. You can't do that. The depths are far too vast for you to explore on your own, and we've only barely begun to look into them. I'd love to go gallivanting around down there too. Who knows what wonders are at the bottoms of the chasms. But no matter how wondrous they may be, it's far too dangerous for you. What about to allow a young prodigy to go wandering around somewhere so unknown, so foul? If anything were to happen to Purah's favorite student, it'd be the end for me. The end! But I need more on that figure. If we have more info on it, then it should help us better understand the depths. What figure? Oh, Swordsman! Sorry, didn't mean to leave you out of the conversation. Let me get you up to speed. Our survey team brought back some artifacts from a journey into the depths. One of them caught my eye. This piece of slate, specifically the image depicted on it. See that figure standing on two legs with one arm raised up? Well, I have a theory. I think it could be evidence that a mysterious people once lived in the depths. Oh, man, bad timing, eye. That's why I want to go down there, so I can see if there are any more depictions like this one. I want to see for myself. But Goggles here says it's too dangerous and he won't let me go. Joshua, come on now. Tell you what, I'll go down there myself and see if I can't find anything about the figure on that slate. And Link will join me. The Chad meme shit posted. Yes. We'll start by looking for anything down there that resembles the figure on the slate. Assuming we find what we're looking for, I'll use your Purrpad's camera to take a picture of it for Joshua. Perfect plan. Camera? You don't know about the camera? It's one of the Purrpad's basic features. With the camera, you can capture nearby scenery as an image. One that's stored in your pad there. Sounds like you still have more to learn about the Purrpad. Well then, I'll teach you how to take pictures, once we're down there anyway. There'll be lots of monsters in the depths though, so I'll be counting on you to keep me safe. Let's see. Guess we should head through the chasm to the south of Lookout Landing. Excuse me. I'll go on ahead. Once you're ready and ready to go, come find me there. Ta-ta! Wait, hang on. Looks like he's gone. I'm sorry you got roped into all this, swordsman. Goggles means well, but when he wants to help me, he leaves before he looks. But here, maybe this will help you out at least. Oh, and take this too. The chasms are pretty deep, so light from the surface doesn't make it down there. It's pitch black. But if you attach a bright bloom seed to an arrow and shoot it, it'll light up the area. Definitely a useful trick down there. Okay, you want to head straight out of Lookout Landing's southern gate. You'll find the chasm Goggles used just outside. I don't know too much about how your camera works, but I'm counting on you to bring me that picture. Oh, and please look after Goggles for me. Excuse me. Right then. Off we go. Wait, which mission am I on? It is this one. Right then. Let's see. Well, we're about to head down into the depths. Oh good, my bow's already broken almost. There we go. Okay. Nope, that's not happening. Dazzle fruit. Blinds monsters. Okay, okay. Alright then, look at this place. Hey, traveler, I'd stay away from that stuff if you care about your health. Folks are calling it gloom. Beginning on you, you'll start losing your strength, like it's sapping your life away. I touched some gloom while poking around in the depths. And now look at me. The worst of it will recover on its own. Little by little, so long as you're on the surface. My brain's... Give me a sec. But while you're in the depths, you won't recover at all. Thought I was going to die down there. To investigation leader, I turned out to be. It's just pitiful. Completely reliant on Davil. So I really want to recover by noon. Yes. What if I just, like... Whoa, whoa! Hey, what's the big idea? Can't just walk up behind someone who's standing on the edge of a chasm. My colleague who works with me on the Zonai survey team is down there. What would happen if I slipped and fell on him, huh? Huh? Don't startle me again. I'm deep in my investigation work at the moment. I told you, don't go walking up behind someone standing on the edge of a chasm. My colleague who works with me on the Zonai team is down there. This is all the same stuff. Fine. Whatever. Really? Huh. Geosen Shrine. All right. Come on. Shape rotation. Oh, it's in there. Come on. Okay. So we get that out of there. Oh yeah, I've also gotten myself to have slightly better control over these things. There we go. Okay. Get this here. No. Hold up, hold up. I'll figure it out. Okay. I see it. There it is. Oh, wait, fuck. I gotta get it back through. Hold up. Shape puzzles, hell yeah. They're not all like this, but they're fun. Okay. Fuck. How do I do this right now? There we go. Gotta shape it just right. Fuck. Up we go. No. Let's see. Got a hasty elixir. Son of a... Are you fucking kidding me? How was this How is this shaped weird? How am I doing this badly? How did I fuck this up now? Just needs to, like... How am I doing this wrong? I got it right, and then I fucked... There we go. There we go. Come on. We made it out. Alright, so... Ugh, stretch. Come on. Load up, please. Alright, who's ready to go into hell? Damn, that looks pretty dark. Man, I wonder what's down here. Uh-oh. That was quite the brass. Mm-hmm. Are you Link? Pleasure to meet you. I am Nick from the Zonai survey team. Robbie told me to guide you to him once you have arrived. But he rushed along with such haste that I didn't bring enough bright bloom seeds and now I've run out. So I lost sight of him. Oh yeah, so true, Dangerous. So true. Thought he was taking a short walk over to that glowing area over there. Then he just kept going. And going. And last I saw him, he was heading way out there off to the west. Do you have any bright bloom seeds with you? What if I say I don't? Oh, that's great news. Light from the surface doesn't reach down here, as you might do today. Might have noticed. You'd be risking your life to wander here without a light source, you know. You easily get bright bloom seeds from caves and they'll light up if struck, so they're pretty easy to use too. I use the seeds all the time in the Zonai survey team. The simplest way is to throw them with your hand. Those skilled enough with a bow will attach them to arrows and fire them off into the distance down there. Or down here. If you're going to explore the depths, take plenty of those seeds with you. Okay. My bow is still fucking broken. Thought I had some seeds. You're kidding me. I thought I picked up some. Oh, they're right there. Okay, we have some light. Oh, probably. Well, I think what this is that there's one set of shrines that are belonging to the Chica, and this set are from the Zonai, specifically. Light root right here. Exactly. Come on. The light root dispelled the darkness and brightened the surrounding area. Look at this place. Hey, you! It's really dark down here. Not one bit of light gets here from the surface. Even my goggles I can hardly see. Should really have brought some bright, fuck! As well as a few sources of light, the glowing root growing down from above has piqued my curiosity. I'm not sure what it is, but it looks harmless enough. Place is roughly under the sky on the surface. Yeah. I'm off to the glowing root I see shining west of here, so you better hurry up and get moving. Oh. Oh, I didn't read this last time I played this section. Interesting. That was close. Okay, let's just grab all these fireflies. They look useful. Muddle bud. Interesting. Something up there? Okay. Hey you, still alive? Looks like this place is swimming in gloom. Get too close to that stuff and you're asking for trouble. If a guy didn't have any bright blooms, it'd be curtains. Then again, it's my first time down here, and I haven't kicked the bucket, so I'm sure you'll be fine. Just spied something of interest through my goggles. Shaped like that figure Joshua was and stuff. I'll be continuing to head west towards one of the glowing roots I see ahead. See you soon. Alright. Ooh, bomb flowers. Who needs explosive arrows when you can just, like, collect bombs? You know? Honestly, I like the idea of having items to attach to your arrows rather than separate arrows. That's just personal. Is there anything else up here? Before I go too far, though, I gotta be careful. What's up? Oh, more. Oh, shit. Okay, it's right there. No more infinite Chica bombs. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. You can attach... like... Zonai, like, construct pieces and give them powers that way. Same with this. Like, you can just attach light to your bow and... boom. Light bow. I like it. Meat arrows? Yes. Not a lot of usages for meat arrows, but yes, you could do meat arrows. I don't believe I have the strength to fight these things, as much as I want to try. Shit. Starting to run out of bright bloom seeds. Time to run. Wait. Fucking hell. There they are. Damn it! I need zone 9. Okay. I guess I'm just going this way, actually. I'm just really hoping I don't step in any on the way over. Okay. Look at the additions to this map. Oh, hello. What? Look at how bright that thing got. The light down this dock is downright refreshing. In fact, it's so luminous, it's almost like we're on the surface. Just standing near it makes me feel so much better. How strange. Hey, it's you! You're finally here! I need to show you what I found. This statue, standing tall on 2 legs, one arm raised high. Looks an awful lot like the figure Joshua showed us on that slate, don't you think? Alright, get that camera of yours ready. It's time to put it to work. That's right, I forgot you hadn't used the camera when we last spoke. Very curious indeed, given it's one of the Purapad's basic features. Huh. Give me that Purapad for a second, alright? Well, there's the problem. Your camera is locked, and so's your Hyrule Compendium. Hang on. If I remember correctly, you press this, or you pull this, and you tap that, and... camera unlocked. Boom! Now you should be able to use both the camera and your compendium. So, go capture a picture of that statue. There's a good chance to verify that it's working properly, too. Test it out. Experience is the teacher, after all. Once you, captured the image, come back here. I want to see how it looks. Picture. Hey, you! How'd that go? Right? If you captured an image of that statue with your camera, then hurry up and show me. I'd like to see how it looks. Oh my god, the eyes. So, do you get a good picture? Stupendous! Looks like you've captured it well. I'm sure Joshua will be satisfied with this. Lighting up the immense route, getting us a picture of the statue. You just started helping us research what's down here, but soon enough we're going to even have even more to investigate. Well then, it's time I head back up to the surface. See who would look out landing. Don't make Joshua wait too long for that picture. Oh, I won't. I got one thing I need to take a look at, though. Let's see where this takes. Oh, damn it. Fuck me. Let's see. Let's see how far up I can go. Worst comes to worst, I find nothing, teleport out of here. Okay. Shit. We're gonna slowly climb up. I want to see if we can reach the surface from down here. If I get up to the top. I want to know. It's got to be slow and careful about my climbing. Hold up, I almost got it. There. I know what I'm doing. I've played Breath of the Wild. I know how to cheese my stamina. Alright, I'm gonna take that as a probably not. Yeah. I can't get up there. But it's intriguing, right? So supposedly there might be, if I pin where I am now, if I get back up and I go over there, I want to see if I find, because they mentioned that there's a shrine on the point where you teleport, or on the root point. I want to check. I'd like to find out before I get too far into the thick of it, as it were. So it's like right over there. That might be it, actually. That was the main reason I wanted to try climbing up, was to see if I could get up top and just look. But I guess I can just, like, yeah, stamp it. Man, there we go. It might prove it. Did that just fall from the... Oh god, stuff is falling from up there. Oh, that's right! That's a whole thing, isn't it? Let's see if it's too late to recall it. Oh, fuck, I missed it. I want to see how far up this takes me. Son of a bitch, that was close. Check it! Oh, that was cool. At a large zone I charge. Land safely. Prepare my Reaper. God damn it. Oh well. That's about what I expect from this game for me. I mean, I'm not even wearing a shirt, so of course I'm gonna take a lot of fucking damage. God damn it. There we go. Let's see. Now then, shrine. But yeah, I think that they might be right about that. That this shrine is on top of where the light room was. Yeah. Huh. That's kind of cool. That is a very, very particular thing. I like it. A spinning device. Wait. No, get over here. Turn off. I have control. This is gonna hurt. Yeah, that's about right. Slowly make our way across the bridge. Shit. I like got off at the wrong spot. Turn that off again. Okay, so it has to be spinning constantly. Well, I can fix that. Don't I have... Oh, I know what they want me to do. Right. Nope, stop. And then... if it works, it works. Just saying. Okay. How do I do this part now? So I see... what if I just take, like, a stick? Actually, wait. Let's use the Boko shield here. I just want to see what happens if I try to use my shield now. Nothing. It's not gonna work. Okay. I saw someone attach a minecart to their fucking shield, so I was like, maybe. I could try something, but... I also don't know what I'm doing yet, so... oh, I see. I didn't even notice that. Okay. This is how we do it. That's pretty cool. I like that. Sucks that I have it attached to a shield now, so I can't even do anything with it, but, you know. Pretty damn cool, though. It's 3 out of 4. Let's head back and let's talk with the people. That was a pretty cool shrine, though. I like the shrines in this game. Because your powers are a little bit more open-ended, there's a lot more you can do with them, and a lot more they can build shrines around. So I kind of love that, personally. Oh, hey, I recognize you. Talk to you, too. Hey, you! Show Joshua the picture you took of the statue. Figure matches up pretty well. And it looks darn cool, too. This is it! This does match what's on the fragment. Thank you, swordsman. Just like on the slate, this figure must be showing people of some sort. Whoever they were. Which confirms my theory. The people lived in the depths. I'm sure we'll find more traces of them if we keep searching. This is a big, big, big discovery. Now, what's next? Possibilities. There's so much more to research. Oh, but before I focus on that, there's something I want to give you as thanks for helping with this stage of my investigation. Our earlier surveys of the depths found all of this. What do you think it's for? So nice. Feel as if these contain some kind of strange power, like maybe it's energy for something. Anyway, they might help you in your search for Princess Zelda, so hopefully you'll find them useful. That fragment has helped us see the depths in a new way. Now we're closer to understanding one of its mysteries. I'm going to sift through everything our surveys have brought back from down there. Maybe there are even more fragments than I can piece together. Goggles? Swordsman? Thank you so much for going to investigate the depths for me. You're welcome. Alright, let's see. What's going on with you? Hi, Linky. Popping by to make an appearance. I don't see any visible injuries, so you must be holding up okay out there. Made any progress on investigating the 4 regions like I asked? It's another village that might yield more answers, so I'm directing an investigation into what's going on there. What other village? Kakariko Village, home of the Sheikah tribe. It's off to the southeast in the Cluta region. Zonai ruins, each shaped like a ring, fell directly on top of the village. It's gotta be a special reason for it. Right now, the Zonai survey team's elites are taking on the investigation. If you want to know about the Zonai, you should talk to them. If you want more info, talk to Atmos down in the shelter. He could probably point you in the right direction. He helps deploy the monster control crew squads to where they're needed and has extensive geographical knowledge. He can tell you more than I can about various regions and peoples. Anyway, I can help from the research division for this. But I'm entrusting the investigation in the 4 regions with the phenomena to you. Keep me posted. God, I love her in this game. Her design is just like, I want to cosplay it so badly. It'll take some work, but I'm gonna do it. We'll see. Okay. So I want to do something I did last time, but I'm going to head in a different direction today than I did in my personal save. Because I did take down 1 temple, but I'm going to wait and just stop and not do it right now. But I do want to head towards Hebra, which is over this way. Did not mean to do that circle. There we go. Grab the choo-choo jelly while I can. Oh, hi. Yeah? What's in here? A monkey. There we go. Fucking hell. There we go. Taking care of business. They were the only ones in there? Yeesh. Toasty bright cap. Horrible horn. Claws. Interesting. I do need a boulder hammer. I like this more than using bombs and, like, seeing everything go everywhere. At least with this, I can just, like, actually cause it to work. Open this up. Spiky spear. If I'm gonna hold a spear, I want it to be a spiky one. So we have some bright bloom seeds, some raw meat, a bright cap that's not toasted, and a big one. And then swap to the axe, because it's my best bet of breaking these things, usually. Because, like, the boulder hammer I use specifically for breaking walls and rocks and shit like that in one fell swoop. But otherwise, there. That should do well. Oh, we're not done yet? How about one more? There it is. So I don't know if we ran into one. We didn't run into one of these yet. Strange crystal left by defeating bubble frogs. Or I'm going to just say bubble frogs. Yep. In caves, its eerie blue glow may entice you to collect even more. I wonder. I still don't know what those are for. I've collected a whole bunch of them. No idea what they're used for yet. Okay, so I'm going to have to make a new boulder hammer soon. Bomb flower. Oh, they're gone. Key swing. Okay. Grab that. Cave. Okay, I can make another one now. Oh, my bow is almost broken again. Really? Interesting how there's suddenly an updraft. Oh, right. That is a whole thing with fire in this game, isn't it? Creates an updraft. I always forget about that with them. These two open world Zelda games. Okay, so this is a boulder. Yep, I need another boulder hammer anyways, so that works out. So let's just quickly... There. Healing up. What's that hit? Bullshit. Yeah, I see you. And a waste of fire fruits because I lose them because they get blown up by the fire. Hate it. Okay. It's another one up there. Another boulder. Boulders are everywhere. I was hoping boulders would be everywhere because I was like worried that my stuff's gonna break eventually and I'm gonna need more boulders. Boulders are everywhere though. Thank God. Alright, one more shrine. And I can get my first, well, second upgrade. Ishodag. Fine. Ishodag? I don't know. I don't know. They have interesting names that I don't know how to read. That's fine. Actually, I could just say and I don't know how to read. I'm gonna be honest here. A windy device. Did I do this one already? No, I have not. This is a new one for me. But I do know what it wants me to do. Nice, nice. Okay, okay. Now it wants me to make a boat. We don't want to make a boat, right, people? We don't want to make a boat. I do like that you don't need a battery when you're in this inside of a shrine. That is good to know. It doesn't require you to use a battery. Okay, so let's try this. Try this. And I literally just have to hit the wall. Okay, it's not strong enough on its own. Let's try a second one. Oh shit. Okay, let me try and... Ooh! Wait. Okay. There's a reason there's two of them, right? They're wireless chargers, yes. But no, I am loving the powers in this one. They work really well and are very intuitive for what they need to do. Or what they're supposed to do. Which, you know, the powers in Breath of the Wild are similarly intuitive, but I love them so much more in this one for some reason. Wrong thing. Okay, put it on the sides. Try this again. I was gonna say, this better work. Look at that. God, these things are so cool. Okay, now we can get another upgrade. Now, because I've played Master Mode a little bit, my automatic thing is just, I'm gonna put all my stuff into stamina, and I'm just gonna try and survive. We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna stick to that. I want to see how it goes. There's a huh? Whoops. Oh fuck. That's a bad. That's a living tree. That's a sleeping dude. Karok Bridge. Let's not wake up the fucker. Gotta be quiet. Move. Quickly. Oh fuck, I woke him up. Getting out of there. Oh, another one. Oh. I need those. Oh my god. Look at these dudes, though. I missed. Were these in Breath of the Wild? I don't think I've ever seen these. I never saw these in Breath of the Wild. Fuck. Ow. I don't think I've ever gotten caught in that either. Give me up, give me up, give me up. Oh, get back here, fucker. Move, move, move. Oh my god, it didn't do anything. Like stone. God, the bombs do so little fucking damage against these things. Okay, I need to add something to this fucking weapon. Okay, fuse power, fuse attack power, Captain Horriblin Horn. I've got more Horriblin Horns. Let's do that. Oh, it is a Zoanite sword, so it's probably better to... Bomb sword? That, I don't see the point in... It's gonna blow me up. I'm gonna be honest. No. Is it healing? God, I hope not. Fuck. There. Got him. Oh, rock salt. So anyway. I'm gonna assume there's more of them, but... Need a big heal. Hot-footed frog. Tireless frog. And sticky lizard. Okay, I hear the... Holy shit. Monkey. Why is the lake leak so powerful, but the monkey is not? What is this? Why did they make the fucking lake leak so strong to fight? If the monkey deeper in the cave can just be taken out. Also, I don't care if it's content. I just want to progress, you know? Okay, it's down. Hopefully it only needs 2 hits. Get over here, Bubble Gem. Also, there is a fish. I want the glowing cave fish. Do not return to monkey. Too weak. Exactly. Okay. Up we go. Oh, hey, look. Ugh, stretch. This is exactly what I did last time, by the way. Was find that cave, go up. Hey, look, stables. Okay, let me unlock the shrine. We'll do that. Maybe I can get my horse back. Also, Impa's over there, but we'll talk to her in a minute. New Serene Stable. You're a night owl, I see. Welcome to my stable. We deal in all things horse-related. We also double as an inn. Seems you're not a member yet. Our stable uses the Stable Association's membership system. So you'll need to register if you want to use it. May I ask for your name? Link. Alright, Mr. Link. There. You're all signed up. Now, would you like me to tell you about the stable system? I already know. Well then, once again, welcome to our stable. Catch a wild horse and bring it to us. If you want to lodge with us, please visit the counter inside. Oh. I already know. I get a single pony point. You can trade your pony points for prizes at the ledger counter. Come back in anytime. Also, if I go over here and talk to him, I get another point, I believe. No, never mind. Maybe it's for everyone I find? I don't know. Oh, wow. I just got a message from the Discord server of a name I have not seen in a hot sec. Anyway. So... I'm just gonna skip through this. Basically, they want to... What? Someday there'll be a beautiful horse-drawn wagon. Yeah, I'm trying to help. What are you up to? Well, since you asked... Of course. After a long, tireless search, I found a wagon to call my own. Look at this beaut. Okay, yes, it's clearly a fixer-upper. But I can replace the missing wheels using building materials from the stable. Then I just have to catch a wild horse to hook the wagon up to. I'll be all set. Why is no one offering to help? If they did, I'd give them all my money. Every last rupee. I'm working on it. Hey, look, it works. Huh? What? It's fixed? It's fixed? Did you do this for me? Thank you so much. It's like a brand new wagon with wheels and everything. Now I'm only one step away from my dream of having a horse-drawn wagon. Of course, the last hurdle is the hardest, catching a wild horse. As soon as I get near a wild horse, it runs off. How am I going to catch one? Are any out at night? Is that one? Yes. Alright, time to catch a horse. Come on. Come on. I have to catch one for myself and then one in general. One for her. Here we go. Watch the hole. My other horse is a pro. Oh yeah, Porsche. Yeah. Did you catch this angel for me? It's just what I pictured. Perfect for pulling my wagon. All yours. Huh? You mean that? You really part with such a wonderful horse? Thank you! Wow, who knew that stuff like this happened? So happy. I'll just go ahead and put a harness on it. Harness is a piece of equipment you can put on horses you own. You can connect your horse to a wagon. Collect enough pony points you win as a prize. And we're all set. She got the zoomies, yes. Wagon of my own and a beautiful horse to pull it. Think I started with that old piece of junk and ended up with this? Amazing! Thank you so much. Here, that's all I have left after buying the wagon. I'm begging you, no, forcing you to take it. Please. Whole 100 rupees for that. Oh, that's right. There's one last order of business. What's your name? Link? Zumi, Link, maybe Zuli or Lumi? What about Sunk? I'll call this wagon Sunk. I promise to look after Zung for as long as I live. Feel free to come visit the two of us anytime. Alright, time to go get my own. How high of, how many boosts can you get on a horse if you're lucky enough? Do you know? Like from Breath of the Wild, I feel like it'd be similar, if not the same. Because, like, the main thing I'm looking for is it no clue, you guess 5? Okay. I'm hoping for at least 3, if not 5. If not, like, 4 or 5. Okay, so this one's got 3. So I'm gonna take this one, we're gonna hold on to it. Because I was like, I already know I can do better than just 2. So next we'll register this one, and I'm gonna aim for another one eventually down the line. Basically. Alright. Actually I have to bring the horse over with me. No, stop. You know what? Good job. Good job not getting hit. To our stable. Register horse, please. Oh! Come talk to me later if you want to take them out. Yes, so I'd like to register this current one. It's got a gentle temperament, I guess. We got a special promotion on, so now you can register your first horse for free. Okay, so we get a pony point for that. Well then, I'll move on to the registration process. Please feel free to enter a name for your horse. So I named my horse in my other game Loose, so I'm going to name this one Amity, because why not? It's not like, I'm not basing it off of color or anything, I'm just basing off the fact that I named another horse Loose. I would like to take this horse with me, currently. So yeah, we know how to whistle. So I want to see what... I would like to board... No, sorry. I'd like to take another horse. Oh! I have Epona for my, my short playthrough of Breath of the Wild that I started and never finished. That's cool. Actually, I'm gonna board this horse. It probably costs to take it out, but... Actually, no, it doesn't, as far as I know. Okay. And now we're gonna hope I find a better horse. Or we're gonna see if I find a better horse, and then I'll find a better name down the line. Fuck. Give me the arrow back, please. Thank you. I'm waiting for the ads to be over officially before I go into more story stuff, because Impa is right there. But I'm waiting. Let's see. Okay, there's more horses over here. We're gonna find out. Want the dragonfly. Hop on. Not this one. This one's too... Don't mind me mounting random ass horses and trying to make friends. Or shopping is always a pain. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I've already gotten this one. What's this at? Oh, this is a 2. Okay, so there's still one more. Ow! Fuck you. Calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down. Go with someone else to bring new horses and put the ones you've already tried back. Oh. Didn't really think of that. Well, that's all the ones I've done in this... For this group of horses, this is all I've got. Okay. So let's go talk to Impa, because we have like another hour before another ad hits. So we got time for story. What is it meant to depict? What a surprise it is to see you here after all this time, Link. I have heard you had gone missing. It's certainly a relief to see you back and in one piece, more or less. And Princess Zelda, where is she? Oh, I get the joke now. What? She still is yet to return. In that case, we must use all available means to search for her. Link, when Princess Zelda went missing, something else happened all over Hyrule. During the upheaval, huge pictures appeared out of nowhere. Images that sprawled across fields and hills. We're calling them geoglyphs. I understand they have been found in locations across the kingdom. Kato and I are traveling from region to region in hopes of seeing them all. I noticed this geoglyph from a distance while I was standing on high ground. Examining it up close, I could not make out what I depicted. I thought I might have a better view from up in the sky. Looked to the air in the balloon Purah gave me, then alas, the wind struck and completely sheared the balloon off the base. I racked my brain for ways to attach reattach the two parts to no avail. Man, I wonder whatever could be done to fix this problem. Whoa. Magic. Oh, you fixed my balloon. Thank you, Link. Will you come with me to look at the geoglyph then? Time to head out then. Ah, I nearly forgot. Would you mind doing one final thing for me? Light a fire there and the balloon will start to float. Then we can be on our way. Yes. There we go. Too high up. I feel faint. But finally we can see it, the geoglyph. Well done, Link. You know, I read something in the old village's old literature. A passage about what the ancients called dragon's tears. Where the tears rest upon the earth, we marked down the images to which they gave birth. I believe this geoglyph is one such image. But even from this vantage, its meaning is no clearer to me. Nor can I figure out what dragon's tears might be. I'm gonna give you 30 seconds because chat issues to tell me what you think the dragon's tears is, looking at this image right here. I should have like prepped the Jeopardy music or something, but I'm doing this on the spot, so. Okay, yes, but what is the dragon's tears referring to? Okay, and I'll just move forward. But you know, if the literature is correct, one of them should be quite close, near the geoglyph, or even within its borders. Would you look around? This could be the clue we need to discover Princess Zelda's whereabouts. If you would like to examine the geoglyph from ground level, you can float down with a paraglider. No need to worry about me. I can manage a simple landing. Okay. Well then. So the answer is, I processed this right away. If you look at the eyes of the geoglyph, they do look kind of like tears. So it's gotta get close enough here. And in the right eye on this first geoglyph, whoops, there's a pool of water that causes your hand to react. Familiar sequence. Also, yeah, I can't tell if they're meant to be Magatamas or not, but they look like Magatamas.
Oh, dear.
Fair enough.
I didn't mean to startle you. I'm sorry. It's okay. My name is Sonia.
And could we ask what your name is?
I am the daughter of King Rome of Hyrule, Zelda.
What an unexpected answer. We are the king and queen who founded Hyrule after all. Or at least we were the last time I checked.
You two founded Hyrule? And you're the king?
My name is Rauru. King Rauru of Hyrule.
King Rauru and Queen Sonia? But that must mean...
Yep. Also, yes, Hyrule founded by a furry, 100%. But, like, the implications of the fact that she's sent back in time is intriguing to me, and I'm wanting to know so much more, but I've not discovered anything yet. I have not discovered the how of it. Or the why of it, even. But it's interesting. Because that was... Oh, Link. You look distracted. Oh, what's wrong? So I think that this is the same as the memories from the last game, but they made it easier? Goodness, you say you had a vision. Saw mysterious figures. And then Princess Zelda. The geoglyphs, the literature, the dragon's tears. Now, a vision of the lost princess. What if these are all connected? Let us continue to examine the geoglyphs. They may contain further clues that lead to Princess Zelda. You know, according to the literature, there's something to do with geoglyphs in the Forgotten Temple. The Forgotten Temple lies at the bottom of a canyon in Hebra. I think we should make our way there soon. So yeah, I think this is a different, like this game's version of Memories using the geoglyphs as a way of figuring out where they are. Because the geoglyphs are like huge, like crop circle type things, so it would make it easy to discover them. Rather than the memories, which like took me like, you have to like figure out the exact spot where it is. So I feel like this is a lot better. It's a lot of quality of life stuff to me. Also, it took that scene to make me realize something. Once we get through this shrine, I'll show it to you. It involves this shrine, so I have to go through it to show you. So I'm glad I saved it for the end of this section. The end of this little cool thing. I've only found one geoglyph so far in my save also. It's like, yeah, an uplifting device. Let's see. Oh, I just realized what this game wants me to do. Or what I could have done. Like, I could have done a couple things. This is one of them. Don't want to attach it, I just want to drop it. Whoops, wrong spot. Okay, up we go. Got it. So... gotta get it just right. So there's an item somewhere around here. There's gotta be. There always is. There's always at least one chest hidden in these. Remember where we parked. Exactly. Alright, let's try this then. Is it up here? Just in case. Nope. Guess not. I don't know. Shit. Oh, a meeting message. I'll have to check that in a minute. So we'll push this button here. Oh, there's still more. Okay. So... made the executive decision and not get Tears of the Kingdom today, but tomorrow instead. Okay. That's fair. Any particular reason for, like, the day difference? Okay, let's try this. Shit, shit, shit. Okay. Now. Okay, we're going up. Oh, that makes sense. No, that makes sense. Okay, prep Ultra Hand. There it is. Yeah, it's fair. Opal. Okay. So let's attach that now. And then we go up. Come on, come on, come on. And then we'll just stick this out. Hold on. You know what? No, you can just float there. Never mind. Okay, so this was the other thing I noticed. Is, I didn't process it before. But when you open up these, this statue is here, right? It's them. It is a statue of the two of them. So there has got to be more there than just, like... there is definitely more to those two. I don't know. Other than them being the two, like, the first rulers of Hyrule, there's got to be more to them than that. To the fact that all of these shrines have them as a statue in them. And I want to know what that is. Alright, I have a sweatshirt on. I'm taking it off because I'm starting to overheat again. Oh, my arms. Apparently, been a little bit sore today. Okay. Yeah, my nose. Maybe. You might be right about that, actually. Did I already take a screenshot of this thing? I gotta double check. I like to screenshot any recipes I find in these games. Oh, I wonder if I can make that one again. So far, I found the same one twice. Fuck. Well, never mind. I found one so far. Oh yeah, and then I've got pictures of Edgeworth and Phoenix Wright as kids because I thought it was like adorable to look at them. And then like Turf War stuff. Oh yeah, and Monster Hunter. That's all. Never mind. Unimportant. So now where do I want to go? Probably shouldn't unlock the thing. Huh. Okay, oh, you know what I didn't do? Wrong way. So I never finished this section, this like huge, the Great Sky Island. I technically didn't finish it. Because there's so much in this area that I missed a lot of it. So I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna go around that. Why not? Am I right? There's no reason not to. I am. So, what was I gonna say? Wait, I already said that, didn't I? Or didn't I? I don't know. I had something I was gonna say, but my train of thought's just like going a million miles an hour at this point, so it's fine. Okay, so we can like kind of move on. Okay. So I've been to some of this before, but... And then a newer another stone axe. Just in case. Right. What did I do last time? I think I just made like a bridge. So let me just like make another bridge real quick to get across here. Hold up. Just gonna make like a basic bridge to get across. Careful. Big stick. So I did this whole section without having a send. Last time I went around here with the send, I believe. Somewhat. Some of this area. Not all of it, but some of it. Well, let me tell you, it was hell. Because the send is in the cold area, and I was waiting until I had to get around to the cold area. I went around in like a huge-ass circle just to see what it would do. So let me see. Food. Oh, it's not dead yet? Fuck me. There. Okay. Grab a stam bulb. It's late at night. In-game. So I'm trying to think of what else I might need to do that I haven't yet. Okay. I want to test the whole riding down a hill on a minecart thing. That was really cool to watch someone do. There we go. Oh, there's a dude up there. There we are. Just gonna grab the bow just in case. Grab a stick just in case. You never know. I'm gonna miss a lot of stuff because this isn't my first time going through this section. It sucks. Okay. So let's just quickly... I gotta make a path. I gotta make a thing to get down there now. I have to move it slightly to the left. Okay. Down we go. I do love this mechanic exists. I'm not gonna be able to break that. What am I talking about? Grab the fireflies. Fuck. Okay. Let's do it again. Come on. Further down. That would have hurt. I almost fucked up real bad there. see. Okay. So the wind is heading in the direction of the other side. So let's just let's build ourselves a quick raft. Stop pushing. Wait, upside down. Why does it do that? It'll just, like, put it at a random ass angle. Are you fucking kidding me? Is it because of the wind? Oh my god, okay. Okay, that's why. I was like, wait. You know what? That makes sense, at least. Are you gonna get on this? No, I was getting... Every time I've dealt with this friggin' thing, it's turned on me in a random direction. I thought, oh, I can't tell what's going on. No, okay. It's just following the wind. That makes sense. I'll take it. Let's see. Let's see. Whatever. Hello. I'm gonna wait, because that's my last construct bow, and I like that thing. Is this a... Oh, wait, this is one I've been to. Okay. So this one will be... This one was for fuse. This one gives you fuse. Okay. And did I go over here? I didn't. Certain things I missed. And so then, because I went directly back, because that was my last shrine, I didn't go this way. This is all stuff that I didn't show on stream. This is all stuff I discovered in my own run-through. Including this little fucking cave. Oh, man. That was a mistake. I need that. So yeah, that's a lot of stuff that I missed. Soldier Reaper. Cool. So let's check out this little cave here. Right, this is why I have so many Bright Bloom seeds in my other save file. Right, and this is where you would get the first one if you knew where it was. There we go. It's pretty interesting to see the things you miss on a second playthrough. Like, if I hadn't gone back and done this, I would not have seen a single thing of this shit. It's one of those things that I've just been, like, so interested that I missed an entire section of this game playing it. Love it. We have the big one. And I believe this is where we get the archaic tunic. There you go. There we go. We have a tunic now. More defense. But, like, look at this outfit. Like, it's pretty cool looking. Especially because it, like, prominently still displays the arm. I like that. Okay, and then... I believe I can, like, go across here. That was the main thing I was going to grab because I needed more defense, but... I do a little bit more of it. This is something I still would have missed now in my other save. Whoops. Wrong weapon. This is a strong fucker. Son of a bitch. A new construct bow, thank God. And a new horn. Grab the stand bulb. Son of a bitch. Well. So yeah. That was the main thing I was here for, was to grab that. I think in this one, this is one where I grabbed, like, the most. I grabbed way more Korok seeds in this run, I think, though, than I did in the other one. So, like, you get one or the other in this case. You learn more how to use your abilities, or... Actually, there's still more in this, isn't there? There is. There's a whole nother section, if I can get to it, that I wanted to show off that I had found. Or at least, like, collect the stuff for. Is there a way up from here? Oh, wait. Getting up. See where this puts us. Okay, we're in a safe spot. Okay. But no, this game really caught my interest just with this opening, like, section. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I'll use my own then. Spin around. I just have to get across here. Let's see. I can rebuild that. Grab this. This. Grab another mushroom. Okay. Grab that. Sonai charge. Sonai charge. Ooh. Okay, so I mean, like, there was this Korok seed that I didn't know was here. I knew it was here because I, you know what I mean. I forgot it was here. And then I had to climb out of here last time because I still didn't have Ascend. So now we get to move up more. But yeah, welcome to Callie Explores the first region again, because she forgot a bunch of stuff in her initial playthrough and found it in her personal playthrough. Including a whole piece of armor that would be helpful when exploring. But it's rough that I can't afford anything else. So, what have I got? Let's use one of the wooden shields this time. I want to do this real quick. Because, like, how do I ride on it? How do you ride on your shield? Nope. Fuck. Genuinely, how do you shield ride? Let me look it up. Oh, fuck yeah. Throw weapon. Change ability. Fucking kidding me. I think it's one of the shoulders. Not that one. Yeah, I don't know. Like, be in the air and press the left button or something? Okay. Not like that. Not that. I'll figure it out eventually. Right now, I gotta take care of these fuckers. Yeah? What if I just use one of the Zonai devices? So it's nothing. Alright, that'll kill it, but it'll also break it. Just rebuilding another sword real quick. Grab that. You're telling me I can't break boxes with a box? This is bullshit. I can make another stone axe, it's fine. Grab that. I'm just gonna do work. Do the work. Wait, that's facing the right way. Grab these. Okay. Yes, I know how to use bright bloom seeds. Thank you, though. There we go. Look at that. See, I've got like 57 of them now. Grab my boulder hammer. Get the zonite. Which is the only other reason I came this way, is I knew there was more zonite to be collected in this area, because it does have a fucking use. Excuse me. I almost left, and then I was like, oh my god, there's more zonite in this area. None. Double checking. Am I able to grab it? No. Okay. Why did it load? Thank you for your patience. I'll now explain what sorts of materials the ore can be processed into. Oh yeah, right. It makes, like, different types of charges, basically. One of them allows you to, Alright, fine. Basically, these things can upgrade your battery, which is the positive of collecting them. Alright, let's see. And there's some over here as well. Grab all that I can. You're welcome. Mine now. Can I take these without any issues? Fine. Fine, fine, fine. Yes, I need these crystallite charges, or I want them. So I'm gonna take all of them, because you can use them later, but you need like 100 of them, I believe. Just to charge up your, just to upgrade your friggin' battery. So if I come back later, I probably can get more though, so. Yay. But yeah, I wanna see. Yeah, minecart shield. I want to be able to ride the rails. I want to ride the rails, baby. Oh, wait. Oh, there it is. Jump while holding a shield and then press X while in the air. Wait, how do I... I'm assuming it just won't let me in this area. Or, yeah, hard to go up. Exactly. Oh well. I'll just do what I did before. Okay. I need I need a fan. Off we go. All right. Okay, so let's turn in a few. Want to grab a few zonite charges, pop them in, and use our gacha machine. Here's just a bunch of random bullshit. And that is how we make sure to have plenty of items. Oh. Hello. I'm sorry. Let me go grab my fan cart. Okay. Come here. There. There you go. Son of a... Taking care of business. Yeah, thought I could help. Look at the Korok seeds I gather. And look at these two adorable friends. Another single zonite. Did I lose my fucking cart? No, I didn't. Oh, that's right. This has a very specific thing it needs to get done. I want to see if I can do this just as is. Or do this with this shield and just see if it works, but I'm gonna assume probably not. Fuck. Yeah, I thought not. Alright, we're gonna have to do this the fun way also. So what we want to do is there's a hook here. We can take said hook, place it in the center of our already created contraption. I have to adjust the hook's direction. And then I need to hop in before I accidentally hit this choo-choo and cart at the same time. Go! Feel free to go back now if you'd like. Search this last thing for a zonite charge. And so we've officially looped around to the snow area, which I then had to climb up the wall, if memory serves. Or did I float over there? Actually, no, I just floated back down to the ground. But yeah, basically it loops you all the way around, and then you get to the snowy area and you take care of that. Which I found pretty cool, that it does that. And I had missed all of that. So yeah. Landing. But yeah. Mm. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end today's stream a little bit early. I'm gonna go rest till the morning, so that'll be a nice bright sunny day to end off on, but also I want to up my stamina while we're at it. Oh, we just got into an ad? Really? This is what happens when I don't pay enough attention. It makes me feel bad now that I'm probably gonna be ending off on an ad. Okay, so we're gonna rest. I guess we could go for a little bit longer. It's fine. So I'm gonna lie down till the morning.
witness the blood moon's rise. When its red glow shines upon the land, the aimless spirits of slain monsters return to flesh.
Ooh.
In a war long past, the world is threatened once again.
I see, I see. Would you look at that? I don't have to deal with that though. What the hell was that? I don't think it's anything down here at least. Let's see. Great job getting that picture of the figure that Joshua was looking for. She was pretty happy to see that statue. I was thrilled to show you how to use the camera. Inspired even. Parapad has even more potential functions, you know. Listen up, big update here. Parapad can be equipped with the sector that detects shrines. Come on, act more impressed. I'm the first one in all of Hyrule who noticed the shrines after the upheaval, so create a sensor to detect them. Only thing is, I can't set it up here at Lookout Landing. Be nearly impossible unless I'm at the Parapad Research Lab in Hateno Village. That's right, it's a lab dedicated to the enhancement of the Parapad, which Per and I developed. Once I'm in that lab and you join me there, I can further improve your Parapad starting with the sensor. You'll find the lab in East Necluda, off in the southeast corner of Hyrule. On its far side is Hateno Village. Go a bit further than that and you'll see a mighty peculiar place. Don't let the looks fool you, it's a cutting-edge lab. But for now, Josh's investigations are my main priority. So until she gets further along, I'll be staying here for a while. Yeah, my throat hurts to do that fucking voice. Swear. That picture you took helped me realize this fragment here is going to help us see the depths in a new way. I'll look through my collection for more fragments, and I'll let you know if I have a breakthrough. Till then, focus on the investigations the doctor asked you to. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, I have an axe head. Or, I need a new axe. There we go. I'm gonna drop that. I'm never gonna use it. Personally. But yeah. Sorry to end this off on just after an ad play, but I think I am gonna actually end the stream. Because I'm like running out of energy real quick. I just like to try and end it in a good spot. But let me... Sorry, wrong one. Oh, son of a bitch. That tells you how tired I am. Alright, let's see what's going on in the world right now. Put my Switch to sleep. While I pull up Twitch here to see what is going on. Alright. Okay, so we have a few people here. I think I'm gonna be too mentally fucking tired to actually converse with people, so I think I am just gonna end it. I'm sorry. So it's one of those days. But anyway, I really hope you had a good time here. I've just been kind of trying to vibe, you know, the usual. But if you're looking to look for my other stuff, there's the Discord, the YouTube, all that jazz. If you're looking to hang around, I'll be back tomorrow with some more, with more Stardew. We have the fall to start up on. But anyway, until then, I hope you have a good one, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.